Right, we're gonna start with Illustrator. We're gonna go New File. You're gonna change your width to 20 and your height to 20. You're gonna hit Create. All right, if you care, you can do Control-0, and that fits your board to the windows. And then there's this little thing that says Layers over here on the right. We wanna drag this down here. So it's kind of our little layers area right there. Okay, first thing we're gonna do, all of the keyboard shortcuts are different on Illustrator, I apologize. So first thing we're gonna do is a rectangle, and that's M for some reason. So you're gonna tap here, and we're gonna go 20 by 20, and hit OK. Gives me a rectangle that is centered on the upper left corner. What we're gonna do is use this Align tool to go horizontally align and vertically align. That puts it exactly over our original artboard. The next thing we're gonna do is hit Control-R. That gives us the rulers over here. I want you to tap the Select tool, which is V, okay, or up here. You're gonna grab here and drag out, and it's gonna be a guide. I want to center that horizontally. And then I'm going to do the same thing here from the top like that, and then align it vertically. The last thing I'm going to do is select this rectangle and hit Control-5. And that turns it into a guide. You see it now says guide over there. We're going to change this layer to guides. And then we're going to lock it like that. Next one is going to be swatches. Okay, what this is going to be is a bunch of samples. So I'm scrolling to the right, a bunch of samples of things that we can do here. So we're going to go M, and I'm going to drag out and create a small little square like that. Okay, I'm going to hold down the, actually V, back to select. I'm going to hold down the Alt key and drag, not rotate. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold down the Alt key and drag down. That creates a copy. I'm going to do it again. Hold down the Alt key and drag copy down. Okay, now what I'm going to do, tap the, okay, we're going to go to View, and we're going to find the Colors menu. Just kidding, we're going to go to Window and select the color menu. Okay, over here, and what I'm going to do is select this first rectangle, select the stroke, turn the stroke off, and then I'm going to go to the Fill, and under K, which is the shading, we're going to change that to 25. Next one, stroke, no stroke, then we're going to go to here, and under K, we're going to go 50. So it's like a grayscale of 50. Select the next one, select the stroke, turn the stroke off, select the fill, and change it to a grayscale of 90. So very dark gray. All right, now what I'm going to do is select all three, go to the path, hold down Alt, click, and then drag to the right, and it creates copies of that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is select the top one, and we're going to use this little switcheroo button, okay? And it switches the outside with the inside. We're going to change this to 18. Okay? Okay, so it's this kind of fatter circle, or, ring. Do the same thing, switch, change to 18. Hit Enter. Do the same thing, switch, change to 18, hit Enter. And so now we have a bunch of strokes right there to sample from. I'm going to select this again, hold Alt down, select the path, and move to the right. What we're going to do is grab this stroke button right here, and we're going to switch it. Normally it's centered. We're going to switch it to the inside. Goes like that. Okay. I'm going to close this guy out. Now we're going to hold Alt down again, grab this, move to the right, and then go to stroke again, and then we're going to go aligned to the outside. So you see we have different ones. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit and bring this one up just a little bit. So we have center, inside, and stroke on the outside. Okay. I'm going to go back to kind of the center, and I'm going to lock my swatches layer. You're going to create 3 new layers. 1, 2, 3. We're going to name it top, name it middle, and name it bottom. This is not my tutorial, by the way. This is by a guy named Dave Watkins. He is excellent, a graphic designer out of Canada, and so I'm totally ripping off his designs. So I'm just kind of making it for you guys. So over here on the file, we're going to go save as, okay? And what I want you guys to do is save this as your name, and geometry tutorial. Okay, we're going to hit save. Mine's going to save. This already exists. I want to replace it. You hit OK. Okay, so now what we're going to do, remember that none of the keyboard shortcuts are the same. We're going to lock the bottom and the middle layers, and we're going to select the top layer. If it's not highlighted in blue, you can't do anything. We're going to tap the L key. That, for some reason, is the ellipse key. We're going to hold down Alt while I click on this, and I'm going to drag out kind of a tall, skinny ellipse. Okay, something like that. Okay. You're going to grab the eyedropper. We're going to select this, that tone right there. That's going to be our top. This is all our top tone. V again. All right. And then we're going to tap the P key. Okay. And you're going to hold down Alt, and you get this kind of pointed arrow, and it's going to snap this anchor point to a sharp point, and we're going to snap this anchor point to a sharp point as well. It kind of creates this like pedal shape. Okay. Now we're going to tap the R key. Just kidding. I want you guys to go V. Okay. So the whole thing is selected. That's V. Now we do R. And we're going to go to the center and click on this. And it should, R, center. It has to be a double click. Okay. R, center. Perfect. Okay. Select this. R, center. It's working great. Okay. Just a second. Okay. So you have to hold Alt while you do it. So again, V, select the shape. So it's highlighted. R for rotate, you hold Alt, and we go to the center and click on that. And then this dialog box comes up, which is what I was frantically trying to do earlier. We're going to type in 45 degrees, and we're going to hit copy. What it's going to do is create a copy of our shape tipped at 45 degrees to the left. Now, the real cool part about Illustrator is we can go Control D, and that duplicates the last set of keystrokes we did. So, and I want to do it 2 more times, Control D, okay? 1 more time. All right, so V to select everything, like this. And then we're going to go Control C, and that copies that. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to lock this top layer, okay? We're going to unlock the middle layer and select the middle layer. So now it's kind of blue. And I want you to do Control F. That is pasting exactly in place. So exactly on top of the other one. So you can't even tell it's there because it's behind it. The next thing we're going to do is go with the eyedropper. We're going to select the next grayscale over here. That one right there. And instead of 18, we're going to pop this boy up to 45. And hit enter. You're going to see it's the same thing, but now we can see it because it's fatter. Okay, so then what we're going to do, close that, we're going to unlock the bottom right here, and then we're going to go Control F again, and you can see that paste another copy on there. We'll go to the eyedropper, and we're going to select this outline. No. This outline here. Okay, and then we're going to go and change it to 81. And hit enter. All right, so you can see with an 81 stroke, we can finally see it. So we're going to lock all our layers. Make sure that you save this. Okay, lock all our layers, and I'll show you when we turn them off. That's the bottom layer. It's that same shape, just really fat. And then the middle layer is a little bit skinnier, pasted in place. And then the top layer is the skinniest one in the lightest color. We'll put them all together and we'll get this very cool layered effect. So that's it for part 1.